Good morning. I'm at it again. So we are going to start out with, I decided to do more flowers. So this is a little bit like, say, I don't know, speed painting, get out of your head, try not to think too much, paint. Okay. So I would love it if you guys would join me at the same time. It'd be nice, because that's kind of how I do well, follow along. If you would like to go get your paints, go get them. So I had my cousin, she came over and she saw the ones I did, was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday. Anyway, so she came over and yeah, she took some. So I gotta do them again. Let's go. Let's go. And so I put some paintings out here that I had did before. You probably can't see them too much, but I'll show them to you a little bit later. But those are just some of my first ones I was doing. Actually, I'll show you a couple now. Why not? Let's just warm up a little bit. I kind of like these guys a little bit. Let me see if I can find. Let's do the black one. So this was with the projector. I'll show you. So I did like a Mustang. You know, I've never done a car. Like, this is the first time I've ever done a car. Like, it's all right. I mean, if you look way back here, you just looks like a car. But anyway, I did a couple red, a black, yellow, purple. And I did them like basically in one sitting. They were lined up like this over there though. And they are canvas board. You know, that's what I had, so I'm using what I have. So I did all 5 of those. And I did that with a projector, and what I did was I painted the background kind of all together like this, just random background. And then I went to the projector. I did a mistake on there, you probably can't tell what it was, but yeah. So I went to the projector, realized I did it the wrong way, so then I fixed it. Then I did the cars on the projector. Took a little longer because, you know, they're cars. You know, I've never done a car. So it was pretty fun. I was trying to be loose, trying to just relax, not get too serious. I think I did those within, I want to say it was like less than 2 hours. You know, it was a little over the 90 minute for sure. And then I did, let's see, so this was before that. So you kind of learn what you did on something like this one, right? It's very busy, okay? But maybe people that like guitars like it really loud and busy. I did like a couple of them there. Kind of made a mistake on these too, but you really don't know what it is. Can't tell. So, but I did these before the cars, and then I learned kind of what I like different, which is a little bit more not so busy background, and then get busy with the car. So, but I don't know, I kind of like these guitars, and it was my brother that inspired these, because he keeps talking about his guitar that he's fixing up, and you know, painting and polishing, and you know, I don't play the guitar, but I get inspired by my family. So, and then of course the Mustangs, my boyfriend, he loves those things, and flowers just seem to be easy. So I did this. I was thinking about using some of this today. I'll show you. These are a little bit nice and colorful, you know. I don't know if you can see that sparkle in there. Have you guys ever heard of unicorn spit? See the little sparkle in there? Yeah, that's like gold unicorn spit. Anyway, I thought it was cool. I never heard of it before, and of course, you know, when we hear something new, we gotta run out and go check it out, and it's like, I think I've seen it being used with watercolor, but I use it on this, so I thought that was kind of cool. I had fun. And then of course I did some chickens. I did these chickens, which I did that video with you guys. And then these, I guess you can't see it from over here, so it's just. And of course I did some little words on it just for fun. So, you know, chickens should be free, right? At least free to run around. So I did that. And these were all pretty quick. I mean, they were all within 2 minutes. Alright, so I'm just going to try some flowers again. I'm a little bit more confident because we did them the last time. I'm just going to get right into it. Why not? I have, it's Saturday and I have people coming over, so I don't have a lot of time. And I figured, well, I had so many things going on this last week that I better just try to knock something in here. And I'm going to kind of do the same process as my other video, so sorry if it's kind of repetitive, but I need to get something out. And I did red on the other one, so I have a lot of purple, so I'm going to do some purple. Family like the purple, so let's just make more of them, right? Okay. And again, if you guys could just try this with me, it's just kind of cool. Just make some. I'm using black, but you can use whatever you want. I just thought the black kind of gives me some. I don't know. Let's get another one right there. So it gives you like a little bit of a contrast, dark background, whatever. Yeah. And then I'll probably go over it with different colors. I don't know, green something. All right. So I'm inspired to do these again because some of my family members are like minimal. You know, they don't like a lot of color. I mean, they like color, but not like we've been doing. They like a little bit more, I guess, minimal decoration, which is fine. So I thought there's probably quite a few people out there. I know a good bit of my family is. Being an artist is a little hard because we love color. We like to really like just give you a lot to look at. So I just want to do some purple. I love the purple, I thought. So I'm just throwing it on here, okay, guys? So let's just do it. Let's just do it. I know a lot of you are, you're like me. We're like, you know, how do you just do that? Like I say that with Corbellic. I'm like, how do you do that? I can't tell you how. You just have to do it. Find your way, you know? So I keep looking out there because I have like a package coming. I got like a little thing to hold my camera and all that fun stuff. If I'm going to do this, you got to do this, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. I don't really like even, so this one's going to be a little bit busier. How about that? Let's just make it a little bit busier. Okay. All right, so that's purple. Oh, let's just leave the purple in there. Some of my family love pink, which I've done pink, but let's just do some more. I want to get some white. You guys get any color you want. I mean, this is just to show you that you could do it. If I can do it, you all can do it. Trust me. It's I'm trying. It'd be nice. Let's try together. All right, this is a lot of flowers. I think I need to just, these next two, let's go a little more, less. Okay, it's hard for me to go less, but let's try. So I was up all night, you know, I don't know if you guys do this where, I mean, if you're trying this, you're trying to think of subjects to paint. And, you know, you're kind of up at night going like, oh, okay, you know what, I could do this, I can do that. Because I want to do coffee cups. I thought that was kind of cool. I want to really do that. And, but I need my projector for that. So I don't know if I'll film it just because I'm trying to like get some of these done. We got Thanksgiving coming next week. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Let's just do maybe one like that, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. We got a lot of things happening. And I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time to paint, at least I don't think. You know, if I keep painting like this, I might. So, but I have I'm excited because we got some people to see. I'll just do like that maybe. I don't know. Okay. Well, that's that. Got the color in.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Her. You see this? Like, okay. Anyway. We're being listened to all the time. Alright, let's put some green. Just get some of that out of the way. I like the green. I think it really pops a little bit. I think I'll try to do a little bit less. It's just that's pretty. So I thought about making these, even if it was like for Christmas presents. And I was like, okay, what would people like? You know, like, do they want a Christmas? Oh, I sew. So a lot of times I give people like blankets and stuff like that for Christmas. And I mean, who doesn't like a comfy blanket? So, all right, these seem a little bit more messier than the other day, but it's all right. I'm just kind of playing right now. And I'll probably do more. It's kind of hard talking and doing that, so let's see. There. Nice. All right. So I think I want to do like a few flowers because I'm about to launch my account, by the way. I'm excited. So I was figuring, okay, Thanksgiving is coming. I'm gonna be busy. So I figured, well, okay, let me just knock out like some super easy ones for now. And then I'll throw in some of the canvas ones, which I've been trying to knock in. Those are a little harder. They're not harder. It's just that for me, physically, I can only stand and sit so long. So it's just one of those situations where I do what I can do. Okay, so sometimes I really need to do these easy ones. And not only that, but it helps me to loosen up when I go to that direction. So, but I do have some cute little things I've been thinking about. Like I don't know, you tell me, what are you thinking about? I've been thinking about coffee cups. Like I think that's cool. I might do like some smaller ones, just so people, you know, where do you hang it? You hang it in the kitchen. You can't have a big picture in the kitchen. You know, Micah's in a small space, so these are kind of too big for her, but that's all right. Oh, you know, I just want to change stuff up here, and it's like I'm being repetitive, but it's okay. Let's just keep going. So yeah, I was thinking about doing some coffee cups, or maybe something like you can put in your kitchen. I'll probably start adding some type of words pretty soon. I did on a couple of those, like my guitars, you know, I want to send my brother one. But, you know, just a couple inspiring words. What am I doing? Okay. You know, if you're my age and you're attempting to do this, it can be a little nerve-wracking, right? So, especially if you're not used to painting fast, like I've talked to a lot of people, and I think that's kind of been a lot of what I've heard, that people just have a challenge, you know, with doing it fast. And, you know, I did too. Trust me, I enjoy fast watercolor. Like, you know how they say to find your voice in art. Okay, so that's been my journey this year, but we're already at the end of the year. I started that thought in, January? Watched a million videos, you know, on this and that. Tried a few things that are way out of my comfort zone for sure, and things that take me a lot of time. And I've just never really been able to, like, be successful. It's a long time, okay? When you want to start making money or make something, and you're trying to find your voice, and you're talking about a year, and who has that kind of time? Like, time is going. Time goes by, so especially now. You know, when you say, oh, I wish I would have did this, I wish I would have did that, or, you know, okay. Well, let's just get past that for a minute, to be honest. Like, the past is the past. So, let's move forward. We've been given a gift, We've been given a blessing through Corbellic. Check that out. I hopefully won't forget to put that in my link at the bottom. My other videos have it. So, you know, check that out because there is a freedom to this. I've heard so many times people say, oh, just, you know, do it quick, do the exercises, you know, for exercise. And it's absolutely true. I mean, it's true. This is my first time doing it. And for whatever reason, I feel like Corbellic's giving me a reason to at least try and attempt it. I haven't really tried and attempt this. This is extremely new to me. I was always nervous about doing the studies and doing things quick and judging myself too much, right? Like, oh, I don't know if it's going to come out right, or, you know, how's that going to look, or, you know, just too much in my head, way too much in my head, okay? So this takes me out of my head. Like, I'm kind of getting in my head, so I need to just stop and take a second. So, and by the way, I'm using a 1.5. Have fun with that. I'm going to go down a little bit just to give some, I'm going to do some white, maybe some marks, and I think I'm going to just be done. But anyway, I really love the loose painting. So I've been kind of praying about it and saying, hey, you know, I just really would love to learn how to do something that's you know, not so tight, I guess. You know, kind of free myself. And and every time I've tried to attempt, I don't know how many watercolors in my arsenal back there. You know, they come out too dark or they come out this way. You're constantly judging yourself, which is the way it is, right? So with this way, it's awesome because it doesn't matter how it comes out. And it's funny because it's so true that random people will like your stuff and you're not gonna know it. You're not gonna know which one. I've made, it's funny because I was having fun one time. I was making one with, it was an oil painting, trees, and I just wanted to put real leaves and real branches, right? And I did that and I was like, okay, that's kind of cheesy. It's like, you know, whatever. It wasn't anything I was over, like, say, this is awesome. For me, it was like cool just to do it for just the experience of it or whatever. Because I've never really done mixed media. I'm like super new to this, guys. Like, I've been painting through my life, but I'm also been a busy mom. I've been, you know, an entrepreneur, but I've also, you know, had my own business. I had a lot of responsibilities, and it just took away from this experience. So, and time is caught up. It's just it. Time is caught up. So hey. So this is just giving me a freedom to express, to be, actually just to enjoy painting. Because it's another thing, like you get in your head and you're like, okay, I want to paint. You know, I love landscape, right? So you think, I want the sunset, the beautiful sun rising, and like people to feel what I feel and all that great stuff. But, you know, do you ever get the chance to actually portray it? Some of mine do, yes. People like it. And will I paint again like that? Yes, of course I will. But this just frees me for the time when I'm just in my head too much. Like, this is just gets me into what we love doing. Like, I think it takes the roadblock out of the way. I'm going to go to some pins. I don't know. Should I put some gold? I want to play with some gold, but I don't know. People like things so minimal, right? So let's just give them a little bit of minimal. Do a little bit of brown. I feel like that'll pop out something. Here I am with wet paint again. But it just gets me out of my head, and I think a lot of us do that. So let's just do that. I'm kind of encouraging you guys to, hey, let's get out of our head a little bit. If you guys are painting tight, take the Corbellic challenge. Like, I get it. I do that. I can show you some paintings like that one. In one of my other videos. I don't know. Whenever I get the courage up, right? Get out of your head. Just throw something down. Be excited that you did. You don't have to show nobody. you know, I'm really stepping out right now a lot, like just showing you guys this whole process, like talking to you guys, like that's, you know, I'm gonna get better at it though, you know, because you have to tell yourself you're gonna get better at it, okay? I have to do something, you know, and like they say, you're gonna like some and you're gonna not like some, so. All right, I want to do a little bit of something fun here. I like, I want to do, maybe black. Let's try that. I don't know if it's going to work out the way I want to, but I kind of want to just splatter it, but I don't want it too watery. Here we go. Oh, I love making a mess. So I need my art studio outside so I can make a mess, you know? Alright, that made it look cool. That was better. Alright. What else do I need? It's kind of dark. Oh, I know what it needs. It needs that famous color. Let's do. Let's go and do the bigger brush though. I like the teal. I feel like the teal really gives it like a nice, cool pop. So let's just. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. It's just pretty. Maybe tone it down a little bit. So, sorry, my brain is just thinking right now, you know, what can I say? I think when I talk, I paint more, so I'll probably have to do some of these, definitely not on video, but I did want to at least come on and continue to encourage you guys to try, and you know you guys have good paintings, you guys know you do good art. I do encourage you, challenge yourself though, to do 5 in, how many minutes has it been? I don't even know. Let's just try. It's a Saturday. Are you busy? Are you doing anything else? Of course, it is a beautiful day out there. Okay, 22 minutes. Do 5 in 22 minutes. When I heard that, I was like, dude, what? Like, I haven't even done 1 until Corbellic. So, all of this didn't start until Corbellic. So, props, Corbellic. Alright, so let's sign it. Let me just sign it real quick. Oh, one thing I did notice, if you guys want to think about that when you're painting your stuff, the size of these pictures, you know, the frame world purposely changes it so they don't fit. At least that's what I think. So, I don't know, not to overthink, I guess, but just be, you know, that's a thought that these were, I think these are 17 by 14 paper. And the frame price for this size is like a lot more than, say, what was it? I think it was a 18 by 14. Totally different. So, that's just a side thought. Anyway, I had another friend once that started watercoloring, and she loved it. I mean, everybody gets into their groove where they're gonna start painting, and maybe especially, you know, 50s, 60s, you know, you need to do something. Sometimes you've been working your whole life, and now, you know, you gotta find something else, and so you might try to get into this, and then you find, oh my gosh, this is hard, but you love it, and then you keep trying. I would say just try to paint loose. Throw some paint on there, do one little scribble, call it a day. This was, I think, a lot, but I think they're gonna turn out okay. I feel like I need some kind of like, I need like a little black. That's what's missing. Or dark blue, something like this. I just need something under here just to create like, yeah, we could keep going, trust me. You know how it is. But I feel like I just need some baits. I want a base. Sometimes it can be too dark, so I gotta be careful with that, so whatever. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. My internet's not the greatest here, so uploading these things are something else, but it's alright, I figured out the answer. There's will, there's way. Make the way. Show up. Let's do it. Corbellic family, let's do it, okay? You know I'm talking to you. I'm trying to be one of those ones that's going out on the limb, going out on the branch. Please, do a video for us. Put it in the community. I want to see. There was a couple people that did, and it's so awesome to watch them, so it encourages me. So put some up there so it encourages me too. Let's go. Okay, so let me show you a couple of these before I close it up. I got my new little lighting and stuff. This is a little dark, but you can see the blue in there. I think it could use some light, but who's to say? You put a white frame around that. That's what my fuzzy did. And it'll pop. I mean, we'll do some more. I'll lighten it up. I might do some earthy ones next, because a lot of my family just love the really earth tone, so I might try to do that. So, you know, it's fun. It's relaxing. It really is. I don't have to worry. I don't have to think. Even if it's a Saturday. Like, don't be so serious. Okay, that one kind of cool, right? Better, I like them in threes. So maybe I try to do that. The next ones I'll do earthy, minimal, threes. Keep it super, super simple. And let's see if I can shorten it down to 10 minutes. That would be fun. All right, guys, go get your paints. Go get your paper. Let's do this. Show me what you got.